he's editing the show right now. So this show hasn't even had the full shape of what it's going to be. And
is he still editing it?
Well, I mean, I'm assuming he was editing this when this book was being written.
Maybe the book was written, but I think they have finished.
Yeah, shooting it too, I think, for a lot of it.
Right. So what Frost did is just create this book without Lynch's input. So it sort of like stands on its own.
Yeah, Mark Frost said it took him a year to write this. So
wow.
Yeah, the past year.
So I mean, for all we know, we could get season 3 and this dossier might be mentioned in the first episode and never again. Or we don't know.
You get product placement. It was like, oh, learn more.
Yeah.
I don't really think we're going to see any flying saucer stuff on the show.
No.
I think this is just Frost using Twin Peaks as a jumping off point for something that interests him. Martha Nicholson says, and I could never quite figure out if she was sort of speculating on this from what she'd heard or if she had something more concrete, because footnotes weren't totally clear. It sounded like this was an idea she got from Catherine Close, but she said that Frost was interested in the idea of UFOs and wanted to make that actually the plotline, and Lynch nixed it. Like, no, we're not going to do UFOs.
Yeah.
So if that's the case, that would explain an awful lot about this book. It's like, now he can finally do a Twin Peaks UFO story, while still in the end saying, hey, maybe these are extra-dimensional beings, we can't say that from outer space. Yeah. But he gets to play with all the UFO stuff that really they set up on the show, and then they kind of did a little bit of a switch and said, oh no, we're not going to do UFOs, it's all from the woods,
Yeah, Joel, it's interesting you mentioned about UFOs. Something we hadn't really talked about in Firewalk with Me was this whole idea that maybe the spirits were aliens.